What's up, guys? It's your girl Beachphoenix, and we are traveling to Orlando. We are traveling to Orlando, Florida to stay at the Wyndham Orlando Resort. Now, I do want to state, as you can see in the thumbnail, rest in peace to this resort. Before we decided to stay at this resort, we had no idea that this resort was on its way to close. As you can see, when we entered here in the lobby, everything here looks up to date. Everything here looks up to date. The lights look fabulous. The lobby looks fabulous. And all the workers, I can say, were really courteous and nice. Check-in was a breeze. Looking at the property while we're walking to our room, we noticed that they had a lot of parking. So I do want to state, we did not have a car or a rental or anything like that with us for this trip. So we did not have the need to have a parking space, but they had plenty of parking. It was so beautiful to see what they call the Lagoon, with the waterfall right outside of our room, with the balcony. So this was a nice touch, but you'll see here soon, once we get in the room, these rooms were a little outdated. So the 633 room at the Wyndham Orlando Resort is closing its doors. So the talk is that they're going to lay off all 167 workers. They will be laid off as this resort is closing. It's actually unclear why they're deciding to close this resort, but I'm also hearing that it's just really outdated. It's been open since the 1970s. Originally, it was built as a 1,058 room hotel, but now it's down to 633 rooms. So again, when we first got to the room, we had no idea of the history of the room and its future of the property, that it is going to be closing. So again, my expectations was for a better room. As you can see here, I was already recording to detail my stay here. And yeah, just like I mentioned, everything was outdated here. There was no thrills. It was pretty much clean. There was a few instances that we did see of hair, and you will see later the trash can. Now, to my understanding, when housekeeping pulls out the bag for the trash, you're supposed to also make sure the inside is clean. As you can see here, we had 2 queen beds, a TV, nothing fabulous. Now, looking outside, this was a nice view, I can say. This was still a nice view looking at the property, but the rooms themselves were very outdated. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, there is also talk that the Universal theme park that is next to the property will be expanding. So that may be one of the reasons for its closing. But again, about this trash can, as you can see, I'm assuming that the previous guest just put a empty liner or trash bag inside the garbage can, and the housekeeping may have just thought the garbage can was clean. But then when we decided to use the trash can, it got full. Look at that. It got full, and when we took the bag out, you can see what was on the inside. Again, the property to me is still very beautiful. It's just the rooms that are outdated. So again, back to the thumbnail, guys, rest in peace to the Wyndham Orlando Resort. Probably at this time, the resort may be seeing bulldozers, or it is coming very soon. We were told during our stay that the bulldozers would be arriving the next week after we left. It was still very hot, very beautiful at the property. You can take a look. It's right next to the convention center with it. but unfortunately, it will be closing its doors.